Hello, dear.
Hello there, Paula. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Just got to turn the oh, the sound is off. Okay. Live chat.
You know, I wanted to ask you at the wedding, when you were watching the wedding,
Yeah.
you notice Princess Eugenie's Eugenie, is that how you say it? Eugenie?
Yeah.
Did you notice she had a scar going from her neck all the way down her back?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice.
No, well, I didn't see it, but I knew about it.
I didn't notice at all until I read about it today, and then they showed close-up pictures. I didn't even notice it during the whole
No, I
ceremony.
didn't. I didn't. Hi, Biblical. There you are.
Hi, Biblical.
Hello, everyone else. We've got 5 viewers. Been a few days since I was on last. Oh, sweating.
Well, I'd like you to know your box is packed and ready to ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. That'll be a nice surprise.
Shipment of bulbs in.
Pardon?
I'm preparing my flower beds because I'm getting a big shipment of bulbs in
Oh,
from,
right.
from Holland. They have the best bulbs.
Oh, lovely.
Only if the gophers and the rats don't eat them when they get here.
Right.
I got 2 pounds of night crawlers in.
Oh, the chickens will like that. So I'm just looking at Biblical's asked a question.
Oh, I have to get there.
Oh, he's asking, he's got a Veronica plant, looks like a delphinium, and it's been cut back and dormant now. I want it in the garden, but should I wait till spring or transplant now? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that plant. No, I'm sorry, Biblical, but it's not something I've ever seen. I know it. I recognise the name, but
I thought Atlantic's most popular Capri is back. Our highways. Oops. I thought you were supposed to transplant everything in the fall. That's what we do here.
yeah, well,
Everything goes dormant, and then it's not such a shock on the plant.
yeah, which would mean it could be now, because it is autumn. Yeah.
Especially with our weather. Is biblical in the United Kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay. The weather in the United States is insane. You're either burned up in the desert or drowning in a hurricane or being blown away by a tropical storm or tornadoes. So it rained today.
I
We
know.
had thunder last night. We got 2 1/4 inches of rain.
Wow.
It's back to, really hot. So like it's uh, um humid.
Yeah, it's going to get hotter for you.
I remember mommy and daddy buying all the fruit trees bare root and planting them in the fall because they were dormant, and then the spring they all came to life. And I still have all those trees in the orchard. When I was 9 years old, that was 40 years ago.
Don't think so.
I can remember the date.
No. Yeah, my dailies have been out for a few weeks, biblical. They're still getting loads of buds. So they're not going to last because we've had some frosts. Surprised they haven't completely died off.
Oh, there's my buddy Russ. Augusta's sister, Texas is growing so hot. Where I live in Lakeside, California, the only two seasons we have really are hot and hotter. Our agricultural zone has turned into a black dot.
Your weather's going to get warmer next week. Going to go up to 32 or 33 Celsius.
I'm going to get you a thermometer to put next to your computer so you can tell us in reality, what you're talking about.
You have to learn, Paula.
I can't. Americans can't. They tried that once and it didn't work.
Yes, you will. You'll pick it up. I mean, I know a few of the Fahrenheit temperatures.
What does Augusta's sister mean? What season are they in now? Who is she talking to? You? What season are you in?
We're in autumn.
Okay, we're kind of in spring. We don't get winter. We don't even get autumn. We get kind of spring.
Has anyone got any?
Except if you live near the beach. Like if I planted a dahlia here, it would turn into. But I joined the Dahlia Society in San Diego, and I went to the meeting, and it was like every man over 80 and me. Which you didn't care, but can you walk any faster? They were all minutes. Did you get that show, Dennis the Menace?
Yeah.
Remember his prized dahlia bulbs?
Oh, I can't remember things like that.
Wow. So, Julie.
Can't hear you, Paula.
Today's your birthday.
That's correct.
Everybody sing happy birthday to Julie. Are you 29 again?
I wish. No, I don't actually. Yeah.
Where's your cake?
In the kitchen.
I think you should eat a piece.
Oh, I couldn't. I've had 3 pieces today. Couldn't eat anymore.
3 pieces?
Yeah.
What room are you in?
Pardon?
This room looks different.
Oh, I'm back into my room now.
Oh, let me examine everything then.
No, there's nothing different. It still needs to tidy up. Yeah, I haven't gone on the other computer because I installed the latest Windows update, and then there was a problem with it deleting files. So so I left it till they get a fix for it. Yeah, 20. No, it was. Do you know those Cadbury's flake cakes? I had 3 chunks of that, and it's a bit sickly, even for me. I've not really. I've had a few sweets as well this evening. Some celebrations. Otherwise, I've not really had that much. The steak, what Paula bought me, filled me up at dinner.
You have to tell them it was an American porterhouse steak.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you.
Oh, wow, it's really small compared to what we get.
Yeah, although it was thicker than what I normally have a steak. I tend to get them thinly cut so I can get them well done. But anyway, this was well done. I just had to take a bit longer.
Did you know they usually cut porterhouse steaks 2 inches thick?
No, but you did tell me that.
Everybody's telling you happy birthday.
I know, I've said thank you.
How do you cheer in Great Britain? Hip, hip, hooray?
Probably. Don't know.
Or for she's a... Do you sing happy birthday or for she's a jolly good fellow?
Don't do any.
What?
I don't do any.
Well, when people sing you happy birthday, did they sing happy birthday?
Nobody sings me happy birthday, so...
That song is so stupid. It's 4 words repeated 4.
Yeah.
And those ladies who wrote it get money every time anybody uses it on TV.
Right, yeah. Yeah. You have to excuse the beeping because that's all through people messaging me on Facebook.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. Thank you, David.
Lord Spencer.
I know, I haven't looked tonight, but I've been hearing it beeping all the while. So, yeah, I shall be... Oh, over 53. Oh, don't look a day. Duck or goose? I'm not quite sure what you mean now. I didn't have either.
You forgot the P, David. I'm not high.
Oh, I found that lovely site, Paula, for where I'm going to get some meats from. There's 2, but I think I'm going to go through, well, might get some from both.
You better let me investigate it first.
It'll be next month, I think, when I've got some money. Yeah. What I'm going to...
Hi, peas.
What was that?
It's a saying for a happy birthday. Duck or goose?
Oh. Don't know. Yeah. When I get this meat and that, I'm going to do a cooking show every day for 7 days. And it's going to be a different game meat each day.
What? What do you mean game meat?
Well, there's going to be...
what are you talking about?
There's going to be pheasant. There's going to be wild duck. There's going to be wild rabbit, hare. There's going to be grouse. and a few others.
Absolutely not. I forbid you. That's gross. No venison, no elk, no nothing. Just stick to the kind of meat that grows in a grocery store.
Oh, I thought it'd be fun. Not familiar with that show, Biblical.
Deal or no deal?
Yeah.
What is SMAP?
I don't know.
Oh, spam. I like spam. I like it fried. Julie likes Vegemite sandwiches, but she won't admit it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you tease.
Oh, they're your favorite. You like to put it on your toothbrush and brush your teeth with it.
You like your pig's liver. Yes, you do. You told me you have it.
Pig's liver's my favorite.
Meal.
Catchphrase? That'd be hard to play on the computer. If people were in here, if other people would come in here, we could play catchphrase.
Oh, bye, Oopie Gardener.
Why do you think up this stuff? Oh, I'm going to buy all this exotic game that's been slaughtered, and then I'm going to have a cooking show and upset everybody. Look, this is a rabbit. It looks like a skinned cat. We don't eat rabbit here. It's rude. They only eat it in Scotland because that's all they can have.
Have you ever tried it?
What?
Rabbit.
Please. I grew up in a hunting family. When we were little, if someone killed it, everybody had to eat it. When I was 18, I never ate it again. I had to have wild rabbit, which was dangerous because they have worms. Once I helped my cousin Mike skin a rabbit, and it had a leech on it. So don't tell me that I don't know how. I've even eaten rattlesnake. With me, we'll do a cooking show. We'll do rattlesnake shish kebabs. You just have to eat around the bones. Rattlesnake. That'll put hair on your chest.
Stick with me game.
I've had possum, the oiliest thing in the world. I've had raccoon. Oh, I'm never doing that again. I've had squirrel, but I have not had gopher.
Have you had crocodile?
Yes, no, alligator. I suspect they taste the same.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to have it again. I've even eaten shark. Thresher shark is very good. So there's a shark in Iceland or Greenland. Yeah, Iceland. And you have to soak it for 6 months before you can eat it or you will die. Now, I'm wondering, who figured out that you had to soak it for 6 months or you'll die before you eat it? So did they have like taste testers? Okay, let's soak it. Okay, somebody eats it and they die. Well, we have to soak it longer. So they give some to somebody else a month later and they die. Nope, we got to soak it longer. So they, what are they killing off people testing this stupid shark meat? I tell you, some people are nuts. I do have some salted cod, but I order stuff and then I put it in the freezer and never do anything with it because I don't know why.
You're not going to do that over here. You're going to be eating the food. Game. Lamb, beef, pork, turkey, chicken.
Well, I don't eat meat every day.
Well, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce you to a chef's salad.
No. You can have what you want and I'll have what I want.
No, I think the best idea is that we could compromise.
Mm.
Did you get your bangs cut?
No.
They look shorter.
Oh, I trimmed them the other day myself.
Oh, I thought the beauty shop lady did it.
No, no. Because she charges, so I do it myself.
Rabbit is tasty.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely.
I didn't say that. I'm reading. Biblical did. David had a lovely steak himself today.
Mm. What type of steak?
What is Welsh rabbit?
Not rabbit, that's for certain.
What is it? Do they make it in Wales?
Don't know what it. No, you can get it everywhere, but I don't know. I'm not really sure
What is it? Lamb balls?
No, it's not meat at all. I don't think.
It's not what?
I don't think it's meat. Is it something to do with eggs or something? I don't know.
It's what?
I'm not sure. God, I'm gonna have to get you a hearing aid. I'm shattered, so I'm sitting back in my chair.
When you told me that, I thought you completely were just.
Yeah, you were on that phone like a shot.
Stuff like that. Okay, Lord Spencer loves rabbit stew with dumplings. Okay, cheese on toast with Worcestershire sauce.
Ah, that's Welsh rabbit. Right, I knew it was something.
I can't pronounce those words.
Worcester sauce.
Well, there's a shire on the end of it.
There isn't.
There is too. I have a bottle. It says Worcestershire.
That's the county.
No, well. So.
Worcester is the capital city of Worcestershire.
Welsh rabbit is toast, cheese on toast with Worcester sauce?
Worcester sauce.
Well, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I just think you're from Germany.
You think I'm from Germany?
No, that's what they'll think because that's how they pronounce it.
Well, I showed you my DNA thing. All of a sudden, I'm switched over to Germanic. That's why I'm so mean. I guess I'm going to have a German space station now.
Thanks, Kizzy. Yep.
That's my phone. Hello?
Right. Ah, rump, hey. Well, I had the, what was it? I've forgotten what you call it now. Was it porterhouse? I don't know. Anyway, it was nice. It was basically 2 steaks around a bone. And Lady loved the bone. She was eating it for a good hour. Yeah. Wow, tell you what, I'm tired today. Spent all afternoon talking.
Why did Lord Spencer say room?
Happy birthday for yesterday, Kizzy.
Oh, happy birthday, Kizzy. Well, we call that a toasted cheese sandwich. It was invented in America.
You became a grandma today, was it, Kizzy? Congratulations, anyway.
Oh, wow. A little baby boy. Congratulations. I always wanted a grandchild.
Mm. No, we had a bit of wind and not much rain really. That was last night. Bit breezy again today, but we've missed it. They've had a terrible time in Wales apparently, the floods and storms. And,
Have you been talking to British people today?
yeah.
Well, you've got your British accent, which you're not using your lips, and you're resting your face on your hand, and then you wonder why I can't understand you.
You can't understand me because you lip read, because you can't hear.
No, I don't.
So I'm going to talk like this.
Then I'm gonna talk like this.
Oh.
What's the baby gonna call you, Kizzy? Where does Kizzy live?
I don't know.
Mama? What do you call your grandmother in England? The Queen's grandchildren call her Granny.
Everyone calls them different.
What are some examples?
Some might say Gramps or, Grandma, Grandpa, Granddad, Grandma. What else?
Oh, Kizzy's in Derbyshire. Didn't you say that's where those houses were in Derby?
Derbyshire, yeah.
It says Derbyshire.
That's Derbyshire, that's how it's pronounced.
There's no R.
You've got to try and pick up a few of these things, Paula. It's going to be fun when you're over here.
What is the wonky? You said the wonky was something that wasn't perfect.
Yeah, that was in the supermarket. That was new to me.
Nana?
Yeah, Nana, Papa.
Or Mima? The wonky. Oh, do you mean the donkey or the wonky? Is this a movie?
I don't know. Oh, I'm back's aching. Oh, I took a picture today of my steak. What's my phone?
Where are all your snacks in this room? You don't have a snack drawer.
No, they're all in the living room.
Why are all your snacks in the living room?
There's not the room over here. In here. Well,
What? You drank Epsom salts, Sir Spencer? Lord Spencer drinks Epsom salts because the wind was bad? Oh, the wonky donkey? Oh, yeah, I know. I ordered the book for one of my godchildren. I think she was kind of buzzed.
they are then. There's today's. Hang on. Not gonna get it in, are we? Oh. Today's steak.
Well, I'm going to have to talk to your butcher about the size of his porterhouse steaks.
Yeah.
I think that Lord Spencer should come on with us and read everybody the Wonky Donkey.
Oh, foxes in your garden, Kizzy. Now that would be good for me on a photography side because I'd love to get photos of foxes. Just love it.
They might eat the hedgehog.
No, they live nicely together. I've seen them feeding in people's gardens together on.
So they'll come in your yard.
Pardon?
If you put some food out for the foxes, they will come.
Yeah. And they can get over a 6-foot fence quite easily.
Yeah.
I watched one going over from next door, from our garden into next door's.
Was it red?
Yeah, red fox.
Red fox?
Mm-hmm. That's the only time I've seen a fox in the garden.
Well, what happens now to the allotments when you go into winter?
What do you mean?
Does everybody just walk away and leave them till spring?
No, they carry on working.
In the snow?
No, well, we don't get snow that often. But yeah, they'll be doing things. There'll be winter digging up until November. And then come February, they'll be starting to sow things and that.
And then you plant your winter squash?
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with squashes.
Oh. Can you grow yellow crook squash over there? And summer squash?
Yeah, I know summer squashes because they have them on the allotment, but there's different types, but I couldn't tell you what's what. I know there was something called petty or pity or something, pity or petty or something like that.
Lord Spencer, I have watched Grandma reading the Wonky Donkey. That's why I bought the books to give as Christmas presents to my newest godchildren. Thank you. I planted some more tomato plants, Kizzy, because our weather is so warm that we can have a second crop. I'm not saying that to brag. I do not like the hot weather. I am a constant heat rash.
Gonna be 10 degrees colder tomorrow here, Celsius.
See, that's what's called bragging.
Gonna be down to about 50 Fahrenheit tomorrow.
Oh, really? I inherited a chocolate factory, but I'm not going to share any of it with you. Did you notice Camilla wasn't at the wedding?
Yeah, well, she said she weren't going to be because she was somewhere else because there's some hostility between.
Well, the truth came out. She had a terrible fight with Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Well, nobody wanted to look at her sourpuss anyway. He lets it rest and put some manure on it. You had a fox steal your golf ball off the green while you were playing, Lord Spencer? Oh, there's Paul from the Isle of Man.
Hi, Paul. I once was cycling along a lane and a golf ball came straight to me and I caught it while I was cycling. That was when I was a kid.
What did you think it was? A flying saucer?
No. I was lucky.
What did you say?
I just carried on cycling.
Did it hit you?
No, I caught it with my hand. Thank you,
caught
Paul.
it with your hand?
Pardon?
You caught the golf ball with your hand?
Yeah.
And just kept cycling?
Yeah. I couldn't see where it came from. That was when I was a kid. I was probably about 10 years old or something.
David has just picked his last butternut squash.
Mmm.
Paul says happy birthday.
I know, I've said thanks.
Hi, Beth. Beth made Crown Prince squash soup with her squashes and chilies today.
Mmm.
The minute it drops to 69 here, everybody gets all their winter clothes out and starts cooking. Of course, it won't drop to 69, but ooh, cheese scones and a blackberry tart. Or let's go over to Kizzy's house over in Derby.
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Yeah.
Sounds better if you say Shire. Didn't you see The Hobbit?
No.
Lord of the Rings?
Depends what part of the country you're from. Whether you're posh or whether you're common.
Doesn't this sound charming? I live on the Shire. Paul just ate his last corn on the cob. Ooh, beef stew.
Mmm.
Butternut squash is really good.
Oh, that reminds me, I better get some meat out for tomorrow.
What were you thinking of having?
Well, I've got a choice. Braised steak, chicken, pork, beef.
Beef what?
Just roast beef.
I think you should have roast beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm having.
Right. Okay. We'll get that out for tomorrow.
Have you walked over the stepping stones in Dovedale?
Yeah, many a time in my younger days.
Why can't you do it now?
Because I don't get out, do I?
Oh, I thought you couldn't do it now because you're old.
No. It would be fun watching you trying to get over there.
Oh.
Now you'd be out with your long legs.
Yeah, I wouldn't have trouble with that. My problem is those glass bottom bridges in China. Good God. It's scary enough with a bottom, and they have to make a glass bottom. I couldn't go on it. Somebody'd have to drag me across.
Oh, shin beef. Lovely. We have it all diced up into bits, but I do it on top of on the stove, in a big like casserole. You've seen,
Shin of beef?
yeah, but that's done. We have it normally in a stew.
Lord Spencer is 69. He's so young. Crusty bread. I have to tell you, I could live off bread the rest of my life. Just give me some bread and I'm happy.
You're older than me then, Kissy.
Well, everybody's older than me, except maybe that
No.
guy.
What are you, Paula?
What?
What's your correct age?
See, you've been talking to the British again. You're not pronunciating your words.
What is your correct age?
49.
No, it's not. What, 94?
Keep asking my age before I answer you, and then you say, no, it's not. I'll be talking to the British today, so I'm not going to move my lid. I don't put muddy boots to go over there. You're not allowed to talk to any British for 3 days. Oh, yeah, bread does go on your hips. Oh, gosh.
No, I can't say I've ever had beef dripping on the toast or anything, but I do like, after I've done a roast, I'll leave the juices for the following day to do my potatoes again, roast potatoes for second day.
Did you see Lord Spencer at the wedding?
No?
Oh, I saw him. He was sitting up by Kitty Spencer. You don't watch for Lord Spencer at the wedding? He's Diana's cousin. It's okay, Lord Spencer. You can let them know that you have royal blood, just like me. I think that Queen Elizabeth should give Lord Spencer and I our own castle. Or a manor house would be nice.
That sounds good, because we've got a deep fat fryer, so use that for homemade chips.
Oh no. Little Artie's starting to scream because she wants her worms. Little Artie's Mike Sarama And I actually, if you go on my channel, Paula Hansen, I have her in bed with me.
I'm getting all sorts of people posting on my Facebook page today, and I don't recognise half the names.
That's because you're so popular. So how do you suggest everybody puts their allotment to bed for the winter?
Normally they've weeded the winter dog and they've put the manure over to go into the ground.
Well, would you suggest they put that black tarp over it so it bakes everything?
Debatable. It depends. That will stop the weeds and that if there's a problem. And the water can go through it, but I'm not sure whether it would benefit it or not.
But it would make everything hot and get mulched.
Yeah.
And you could order 2 pounds of night crawlers to throw in there.
Yes, Paul. Yeah, well, I'll probably have chips a couple of times a week.
Kizzy, I am in California in the United States, in a little town called Lakeside in the country. But if you want to pinpoint me, San Diego, California, USA. Oh, Paul, what would you do? Have a deep, fat, fried Twinkie? Oh, they have those at the fair. They're so good. You know what they do? They stick a cube of butter on a stick, and then they put batter on. I can't even imagine that. She has family in Sebastopol. Is that in the United Kingdom or India?
US, isn't it?
That's not a United States word. Yes, cover the pot with polyurethane, and then the whole thing will bake all winter. The snow won't even make it cold under there. And then you'll have mulch-rich soil. It'll even be really dark. But you have to have 2 pounds of night crawlers. Little Artie's been screaming for her worms.
I don't know where that is, Kissy.
Where is Sebastopol?
I don't know.
Sebastopol? Sounds like somewhere around Morocco. Yeah, I can read that, Kizzy, but where is it? I have never heard of that. Near San Francisco. I love the wind. Oh, the wind is 90 miles an hour at Paul's.
Yeah, hope everything's all right for you, Paul.
Oh, my cell phone died.
Yeah?
I love the wind because it makes my wind chimes tinkle.
Mm.
Usually the strings just rot off and they all fall down because of the sun and they never get any wind.
Right then, folks, I'm going to call it a night now.
Why? What are you going to do?
I want to relax before I go to bed.
You're relaxed right there.
Yeah, no, but I have a routine. I like to do a bit of reading in that before I go to.
I never saw you read before.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. I always call you.
Yeah, but then I do some reading after.
No, you don't, because I watch you on Facebook.
No, I wouldn't be on. I shouldn't be showing up. I don't switch anything off at night.
Oh, really?
No, the laptop goes to sleep, and the tablets are on, and the mobile phone's on all night. But it does go into silent mode at night. Everything goes into silent mode. Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be beeping and what have you all night long.
How did your mom like your birthday?
She forgot about it.
Well, I mean, did she like the cake?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. She didn't like the chocolate because she doesn't eat chocolate one, so we had another one for her. And but she didn't twig, despite me telling her, and despite people bringing, I'd had some chocolates and that from one of the carers, and then Karen and Bob came. It only sunk in then.
Your mom doesn't eat chocolate cake?
No, she don't like chocolate cake.
What?
No.
She must have been abducted by aliens.
What am I reading at the moment? Well, I've got a choice of a few hundred books. They're all horror or alien type storylines, or Sasquatches, Bigfoot, that sort of thing. So I've started on one of these disaster ones at the minute.
I personally think President Trump should put Bigfoot on the endangered species list because I'm tired of all these redneck guys going in the forest trying to kill him. I don't know why they want to kill him.
I watched both of those actually, Beth, when I probably was just before I was a teenager, I think. There was a brief period when I did watch some TV. Most of the time I didn't.
But you just watched Venom.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that was based off of a comic book.
Marvel. You know Marvel is. All Marvel stuff is.
You didn't tell me that was a Marvel thing.
You didn't ask.
Well, how am I supposed to ask if I don't? Okay, from now on, every time you watch a movie, I'm just going to say, is that off of a comic book?
There was something, there was something I watched and I thought you'd like it, but I can't remember what it were now.
No, they're remaking Pet Sematary, and I'm not happy. Remakes are just never as good, except for The Thing with Kurt Russell.
Bye then, David. Thanks for joining in.
I think Alien had studios in England, or was that Star Wars?
Okay, Kissy, enjoy your supper. Right. Okay, then. I'm going to say good night to you all now. Thank you. And
Happy birthday to Julie. Glad it was good.
thank you.
I'm sorry you were shattered.
Yeah. I always am when certain people talk.
It's called my ears worn out. You scared me.
I know. You were on that phone like a flash, weren't you?
Yeah, I was kind of weirded out.
That's why you need to learn. You need
Different
to learn
countries.
English way of speaking. You
Well,
might
a shattered is like when your whole, brain and heart are shattered because you've gotten bad news.
no, over here it's when you're tired because you've been
We
working.
invented that word in the United States.
No.
Yes, we did. And then you guys took it back and said, I'm shattered. Somebody talked to me for an hour. I talked to you for 6 hours on the phone
Bye,
and you didn't get
Paul.
shattered.
Okay, then. That's it now. Good night, all.
Bye, everybody.